Forest faithful, buckle up, the city ground is about to explode. What's happening, Tricky Trees? The Garibaldi army needs to hear this right now because the next few minutes are going to shake you to your core. I'm talking about 3 absolutely massive developments that are happening at our beloved city ground as we speak. And trust me, you're not ready for what's coming. We've got a Swedish winger who's about to break every Forest fan's heart with a potential 60 million move that could change everything. Then there's a Danish defender from a relegated Premier League side who could be the answer to our prayers on the left flank. And if that wasn't enough, we've got a Portuguese talent who's being hunted by European giants and could be packing his bags for Turkey. Forest faithful, this is not a drill. Smash that like button right now if you're ready for this emotional roller coaster. Subscribe and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss a single update about our club. And drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear every single one of your reactions. The transfer window is in full swing and Nuno Espirito Santo is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But are we about to lose our crown jewel? Are we building something special, or are we watching our squad get dismantled piece by piece? Hold on to your scarves, Tricky Trees, because the first bombshell is about to drop, and it involves our Swedish sensation and a bidding war that's got the entire Premier League talking. Forest faithful, your worst nightmare is becoming reality. The name that's been on every Forest fan's lips, the player who's been lighting up the city ground with his pace and precision, Anthony Elanga, is now the center of a transfer storm that's threatening to rip the heart out of our squad. Newcastle United have come knocking with their 55 million bid, and let me tell you something, Garibaldi army, this is the moment we've all been dreading. After rejecting their initial 45 million offer, Evangelos Marinakis is now seriously considering this upgraded proposal, and I can feel every Forest fan's anxiety through the screen right now. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. Aston Villa are lurking in the shadows like vultures, ready to hijack this entire deal. They're monitoring every single development, and being closer to home for Elanga could be the deciding factor that changes everything. Can you imagine losing our Swedish magician to Villa? The thought alone is making my blood boil. The cruel irony, Alexander Isak is pulling Elanga toward a Newcastle, using their Sweden national team connection as the ultimate weapon. These two have built a brotherhood on the international stage, and now that friendship could be the dagger that pierces every Forest heart. Eddie Howe knows exactly what he's doing, using that personal connection to seal the deal. And here's the kicker that's going to make every Forest fan sick to their stomach. If this deal goes through, we owe Manchester United 11 million due to that sell-on clause. We're literally paying for the privilege of watching our star player walk away. United are laughing all the way to the bank while we're left picking up the pieces. But wait, Tricky Trees, there's a glimmer of hope in this chaos. Nuno has his eyes on Magnus Akliuchi from Monaco, a £50 million replacement who's being hailed as one of Europe's most exciting young wingers. Could this be the masterstroke that saves our transfer window and shows the world that Forest means business? The tension is killing me, and I know it's killing you too. But trust me, Forest faithful, this is just the beginning of this transfer saga, and the next revelation is going to show you exactly how Nuno is planning to rebuild our squad from the ground up. Forest faithful, Nuno's master plan is starting to unfold. While we're all losing our minds over Elanga, our Portuguese mastermind Nuno Espirito Santo is working behind the scenes like a transfer wizard, and Fabrizio Romano, the man who knows everything before it happens, has just dropped another bombshell that could change everything. Leicester City's relegation to the Championship has opened up opportunities that could be huge for us, and the name that's got everyone talking is Victor Christiansen, the Danish defender who could be the solution to our left-back crisis that's been haunting us all season. Listen to this, Tricky Trees. This lad arrived at Leicester for £70 million back in January 2023, and now with the Foxes down in the Championship, we've got a golden opportunity to snatch him up. But we're not alone in this hunt. Everton and Sunderland are circling like sharks, ready to pounce on any weakness. The numbers don't lie, Garibaldi army. Christiansen ranks in the top 4% for tackles won per 90 minutes across Europe, top 10% for interceptions. This is exactly the kind of aggressive, no-nonsense defender that fits Nuno's system like a glove. He's the type of player who'll put his body on the line for the badge. And here's something that will get your blood pumping. He spent last season on loan at Bologna and helped them finish 5th in Serie A. This isn't some championship reject we're talking about. This is a proven Premier League and European quality defender with 18 caps for Denmark. The experience and quality are undeniable. The beauty of this potential signing, while everyone's focused on the Elanga drama, Nuno could be quietly securing the defensive stability we've been crying out for. With Harry Toffolo and Alex Moreno gone, we need someone to lock down that left flank and give us the solidity we've been missing. Forest faithful, can you feel the excitement building? We might be losing our Swedish sensation, but we could be gaining a Danish destroyer who will make attackers think twice before running at our defense. This could be the signing that transforms our entire backline. But hold on to your hats because the final piece of this transfer puzzle is about to be revealed, and it involves another departure that could either break our hearts or prove that Nuno's playing 4D chess with this squad overhaul. Forest faithful, the final bombshell is here, and it's going to shock you to your core. Just when you thought this transfer window couldn't get any crazier, Besiktas have entered the chat, and they're coming for Jota Silva with a loan-to-buy deal that's got Turkish reports going absolutely mental and could be the final domino to fall. The Portuguese winger, who's been hit and miss for us, is now sitting at the top of Besiktas' summer shortlist, and they've already made their move. An offer is on the table, tricky trees, and this could be the final piece of Nuno's grand plan, falling into place like a perfectly orchestrated symphony. Think about it, Garibaldi army, we're potentially losing Elanga for big money, Ramon Sosa is being courted by Palmeiras, and now Jota Silva might be heading to Turkey. It looks like chaos, but what if this is exactly what Nuno wants? What if he's clearing the decks for something absolutely spectacular? Silva has been craving regular football, and let's be honest, he's been inconsistent when called upon from the bench. Moving to Besiktas could give him the platform he needs to reignite his career, while giving us the opportunity to completely reshape our wing options with fresh blood and new energy. But here's what's got me both excited and terrified. With Sosa and potentially Silva leaving, we're going to have serious work to do on the flanks. The depth will be completely depleted, and Nuno better have something spectacular up his sleeve. The pressure is mounting and the expectations are sky high. This is the moment of truth, Forest faithful. Are we watching our squad get picked apart by vultures, or are we witnessing the calculated demolition of dead weight to make room for something extraordinary? The next few weeks will define whether we're building a championship-worthy squad or watching our dreams crumble. The transfer window is far from over, and with the financial restrictions lifted for this new fiscal year, Nuno has the freedom to operate like never before. Magnus Akliuchi for £50 million, Victor Christiansen to shore up the defense, and potentially more signings we haven't even heard about yet. Forest faithful, I need you to tell me, are you ready for this revolution? Are you prepared to trust Nuno's vision even if it means watching some familiar faces leave the city ground? This could be the transformation that takes us to the next level. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Do you think we're building something special, or are we about to regret letting our talent slip away? The next few weeks are going to define our entire season, and I want to hear from every single member of the Garibaldi army. Come on you Reds,